Hello, everybody. Welcome to the BBT. The Brandt and Brienne are playing tabletop games live here on Step Into the Portal, or live in my attic, where we are currently. But we are back. I think it was like a month off.
I did not know your attic was a portal.
No, there you go. But it's been a little while. I've had quite a day. I am super happy to play a game and all that, but I've definitely had a lot going on. I had to proctor SATs this morning, then take a whole group of students on a walk outside. Then I had to teach a class after the SATs, which was interesting. I bet
people were excited for that.
It was joyous.
They were fully attentive and engaged.
Then after all that, the school was nice enough to give us a faculty meeting, so I had to hang around for another hour to do that. Come home, and then I've got this to set up, and my dryer busted, as I told you, so I've got to get all that set up. But so this is the fun part of the day.
Yes.
I'm super excited.
Right.
That's what I mean.
I am honored.
All the complaining is to say all that. You are honored to be with me? Is that what you're saying?
I am honored to be the fun part of your day.
Oh, that makes more sense. I was like, it's not that much of an honor to be with me, but I appreciate it. We're going to play some Funfair. This is from Good Games Publishing. So Funfair is based on a game called Unfair, which is actually a very similar game, except it has a lot of take that, where you can attack each other's theme parks. And in this one, you don't really attack each other. You just build a theme park. So they kind of streamlined it down. I still wouldn't call this family weight. It still feels pretty heavy. It's 15 minutes per player. It's probably more like 30 minutes per player or whatever, 25 minutes per player. But still that idea, because Unfair is like a full-on 2-hour game. But yeah, you could check this out. This was a 2021 release, and I love this game. But not everybody I played with has loved it. But that's why I love playing with Brienne, because Brienne says, let's do it. If you think it's good, let's try it. So there you go. All right. So let's go down to the table here and check out Funfair. So Funfair is a theme park-oriented game. I guess you would think it's a fair, but it's a theme park. Based off that, and it's really a card game. So you're going to have these park cards where you're going to build attractions, and then you're going to add upgrades to your attractions. So some will say attraction, they tend to have kind of this kind of symbol, and then they have that kind of banner, and then the upgrades kind of have like the down arrowed banner there. So you can attach these various upgrades to the rides. The goal is to have the most points, the most fun points at the end of the game. And points come from building your attractions and having like really large attractions. So you're going to look for the number of icons on the attraction, and there's a little chart here to figure out how much it's worth. If you get 17 icons on one attraction, you get 146 points. So
all right.
That is a life goal right there, my friend.
Wow.
There's a lot of points scored in this game. You're going to be in the 100 to 200 range, I think, in general. But the other part that's important is actually every 2 coins is worth a point at the end of the game. So you can just go for like a build up your coins and don't spend them to increase your park to just cash them in for points. Okay. So those are options. We each start with 30 coins here. We're going to play the game over 6 rounds, which is tracked by this city deck. So there are 6 events. At the end of the 4th round, we will then close off the blueprint deck, so it's not available anymore. The blueprint deck is where you can score bonus points in your park. So they're going to give you something that you need to do and something that you can choose to do. They also tell you if they're easy, medium, or difficult, so you can get a reading off of that. And you can score bonus points for the top, and then you can optionally score bonus points for the bottom. I actually forgot this, but I think if you don't do the blueprint, you lose the points. Oh, yeah. Penalty if incomplete, 10 points. So it's right on there. So I think they're all 10 points to make it easy if you don't do them. So thank you. I didn't realize that. Perfect. So in addition, we also have an end-of-game award. So the Seniors Value Award, build a park with the most guest services icon. So 15 points will go to whoever has the most of these checkmark icons in their park. And a tie would be we both get 15 points, which is pretty much a wash. It is a wash, in fact.
How many people can this play?
Oh, that's a great question. 2 to 4. Yeah, 2 to 4 players. I don't think there's a 1 player, but if you go to Board Game Geek, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody made one, because that's what Board Game Geek users do, which is great. It's awesome, so people can play. So you're going to have a hand of 5 park cards. You also have this showcase. Our showcases are in this game. In Unfair, they're actually different, but in this game, they're the same. They just have different like art on them. So these are buildable attractions. They're called super attractions. So if you look at something like this, I'm going to try to hold it up to this camera for people. So it has a cost up here in order to be able to build it. So this one costs 20 coins. You can see it on yours there. And then it's going to tell you that it's an attraction, and it actually comes with an icon already. So that might be one of the differences, is that it already has 2 icons on it. And then it says you may take 4 actions each round. So once you build this, you now get 4 actions around, whereas normally you only get 3. So you unlock this 4th action. So that's, you can choose to do that early. You can choose to do that late.
Wait, what makes you get that for
This
actions thing? Like how
when you build it. So this is technically in your hand, or I think it's kind of
Gotcha.
face down.
Okay.
Because it doesn't count against your hand size. So that is the game. Or sorry, that's not the game. That's those cards. My goodness, I'm a little tired. Woo! That's it. We did it. Great job, everybody. Thanks. We'll be back again. All right. So these stars are basically like your appeal in the game. I'm not sure a better word, but they're going to be your income. So at the end of every round, you're going to collect income equal to the stars. So you have a bunch of money, and things cost a lot, and you don't tend to make a lot of money back. So you need to find other ways to make money. These events, by the way, in this game are all good. They're all positive. In Unfair, they have a lot of negative events, but this one has that. So structure of a round. We will have the first player, we'll have the Funfair ticket token, and then we just walk through the board right here using the cool roller coaster token people, which is pretty fun. And so we would do the city or event. We would reveal the top card of that deck. We each do what it says, starting with you, then me. Then we each do 1 action going back and forth till we do 3. If anybody gets a 4th action, they get to do it. Then we do guess. So we count any of these stars plus anything that has a little gold coin ticket on it. I'm going to try to find. They're typically people. I want to just say workers. Like this one. Staff members. So he doesn't. He scores points at the end of the game. I do not see them. But there are some that have, there's another staff member who doesn't do it. Okay, here it is. It's a little gold ticket. So it'll tell you that staff member will say, gain 2 extra coins for each sideshow in your park. So every round you'll score extra money based off of those. And then we'll do cleanup, which is we clear this row, set it with new ones, pass the first player marker over, and I believe you have a hand size as well. You have to discard down to 5 cards. And then we reset this, and we play 6 rounds. So, what can you do on those 3 actions? On those 3 action spaces, there's 4 different actions that you can do. So the first one is you can pay to build a park card. So you can build a card that's in your hand, or you can build a card that's in this row directly into your park. So the key ones are attractions. So anything that says attraction on it, and you'll start to get used to some of those symbols. You can build that. The cost is here. And now you would set up a new attraction. You are limited to 5 attractions in your park, which is shown right here. On your main gate, this starts in play. I don't think I actually mentioned that. But this limits you to 5 attractions in your park. So you can never have more than 5. You can demolish one to build a new one, which isn't something that I do very often, but it can be done. So there is that. All right. So that's what happens. So you would build one, and then it would essentially be there, and it would be giving you stars. You can also build any of these upgrade cards. So you pay the upgrades, and then they tell you where they go. So now the key is you can't have the same upgrade type with the same name, or essentially you can't have the same name twice. So I don't see one here. You can't have lockers and coat check twice on the same ride or attraction. And often they will limit what they can be on. So upgrades will say it can only be on this or that, but that's just a matter of reading the cards. You can also have one theme on each of your rides. You can have only one of each theme. So you have robots and I have jungle. You could have a robot jungle ride, but you can't have a double robot ride. So once you have that symbol, which yours would be built in on this card. So this already has robots, so you couldn't put another robot on it.
Okay.
The reason you're putting these on there is often to trigger the text of the ability here, or to add to them so that an endgame scoring you have more symbols on each attraction. So again, this scoring is not in your park. This scoring is per attraction. Okay. Right? So you have 5 attractions that will each score individually at the end, or up to 5. So you can build those upgrades. There's also upgrades like Superior and that's the one I remember, Quality. They just make the rides better. They essentially just give it more stars.
Mm-hmm.
That is the idea there. And you'll read through the other ones. There's also a topper, and I can't remember what it's called. I apologize. But it has like a little flag, and once you put it, you cap that ride. There can't be anything else. So it's like the peak of the ride or whatever. You can't add any more symbols, but it usually gives you a pretty good bonus. The other thing you can do is you can take a card. So you can very simply just take one of these cards from the market, put it in your hand, and you refill immediately. Anytime you take something from the market, you refill it immediately. Essentially, there's always 6 cards in the market for that. You can also, when you take a card, you can draw 2 of these blueprint cards, and then you can keep one. I'm just going to bring this down here so I can read it a little bit better. Yeah, so you can keep one of them or you can keep none of them. You can't keep both. And you can do the same with the park cards. You can draw 2 right off the top of the deck and keep 0 or 1 of them.
Okay.
So there's options. If nothing you like here, your hand is empty, you can draw 2 from here and look for something. You can also discard a card from your hand and then draw 5 park cards and keep 1. So it's kind of got a race for the galaxy. Like you can search really deep for a card. You can do this loose change, so you gain a coin for each attraction. Again, it's not a lot of money, but if you have like no action on your turn, you can just gain coins, or at the end of the game when you have 5 parks, you can get 5 coins, which is 2.5 points. So there's that option. And then finally, you can demolish a card in your park. So for whatever reason, you can just take an action to get rid of a card. It's suboptimal because you want to be efficient.
Sure.
But yeah, there could be reasons. So that's that. And then I told you about stars, tickets, and investors. Oh, sorry, I forgot about this because it's unique to this game. So this card costs 20 to put into play. If you don't put it into play on a round, somebody invests in it and they put 5 coins on it. So it costs 15 in the second round. I believe, I'll have to actually double check. I'm pretty sure, because this is unique to this one. That's what I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure the coins go on the card, so you can only use the coins to pay for that card. So essentially in the 4th round, it's free to build.
How many rounds do we play?
6. I think that's it. I dealt us our cards here. So yeah, the showcase doesn't count as in your hand, so that's why you put it there. And I forgot about that investors. I'm glad I looked at. And this goes here. You could see the end game scoring here, but it's pretty obvious based on what I told you. You look at the attraction and how many icons are on each, and they score that many points. That one's a little bit of a pain to add up, but we can put each of the 5 on there. You look at your blueprints to see what you scored and didn't score. Every 2 coins are points. Some staff members score points, and then somebody gets the 15 points from this award.
All right.
You can take that card so that you can see the actions, but they're relatively straightforward. I would say the draw are the confusing ones. Also, if you want to see what a blueprint looks like, you're welcome to grab one anytime and just shuffle the deck. All right, we'll see who goes first. Coin goes first. I should be the first player this round. So first thing we're going to do is flip this city card. And it's going to say, this round, each player is affected by a stock take sale. After you pay to build a card... Oh, hey, it's Steve from Beat the Game, who I stream with Marvel Champions a lot. Howdy. Sorry, I didn't even look up at people on the stream. I forgot to say hello. But this one is fun. All right. After you pay to build a card from the market and refill the space, each card in the market gains 1 coin. Each card in the market is discounted by the coins on that card to a minimum of 1. When a card is removed from the market for any reason, discard any coins. So you don't get the coins, you just discount the cards by that much. That's interesting. All right, so you got your 5 cards. You can look at those. And ask me any questions. Oh, make sure, do you have an attraction in your starting hand? You have to have an attraction.
I do.
Okay, otherwise you can draw.
A card like this jungle theme here says you can draw up to 5 park cards and choose one to keep. Is it saying draw your hand up to 5 or draw 5 cards and pick one?
Put your hand down, draw 5, pick one. Would be the idea there.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to get this party started. right here. I'm going to build a gingerbread house food outlet for the kids. And that's going to cost me 7. So I'm going to spend my 25 and get 18 back. So that is an attraction, and you may use an action to build a fairy tale theme on this attraction for free. So I don't have to pay for that one. And that is my first action.
Okay. Well, is that with 30 money?
And just so you know, there's 4 themes in the deck. It's robots, jungle, pirates, and fairies.
Cool. All right. Let's try doing this animatronic show. Theater attraction.
Nice.
Costs 8.
All right. Second
Oh,
action.
and so...
Oh, thanks. And yours, did you build it from here?
Yeah.
So it only cost you 7. Because I should have put a coin on it. Oh, it's when you built them from the market. Sorry. Thanks. Oh, yeah, that is interesting.
Is it saying it's worth points? 2 points?
Looks like it's just 2 points in the game, but it also gives you income throughout the game. Is it an Android greeter?
Android greeter.
Nice. Yeah, that's interesting. Now that these coins are here, it's like, oh, I want to play this card from my hand, but it's like, oh, or there's all these. These remote control boats are exciting. And so I shall get them. What happened?
I didn't pay attention to the picture, and reading it at a distance, I thought it said remote control boots.
I am going to take my second action to build the remote control boots. And that's going to cost me 5. And then we will put coins on these. Because that seems good. That's really why I'm doing all the things I'm doing. Just to clarify.
Because they seem good.
Do a pirate robot theme. Yeah, so in Unfair, I believe it comes with 8. I can't remember if it's 6 or 8. There might be 6 in there, and then I have an expansion add 2 more, and you shuffle in the ones you want. So you play with the themes that you want, which can change it up a little bit. Currently, sir, I am themeless, because I haven't built my jungle place yet.
Okay, well, I guess I'll use this animatronic show to build this robot theme for free. I don't get these because they were a discount.
No. Yeah.
So I put that on here, and what that does is I can immediately build an upgrade for my hand onto the same attraction. So I will make it...
Yeah, that's a good combo.
Put it on the table. This deluxe quality robot animatronic show.
All right, I think I'm going to use my third action right here and get the Android Greeter, who cost me 1. And gives me 2 points and 1 star rating, which is going to be my income. And greeters go to the left of your gate, just so you don't confuse them. You can stack them up. That is my final action.
Okay.
I believe those coins are going to stay. Oh, we're going to clear the market at the end of the round. Sad park. Yeah, it's it's a themeless theme park. I didn't even think about what I said.
Well, it's just so the benefit of getting a card like this is because of that, plus just more symbols, scores.
Right. Yeah. So it's kind of a score. Probably not the best early game.
Sure. Besides going for the bonus. I don't have any side shows, so it's no good. So I'll go for this one, the Twister Roller Coaster.
Nice.
It only costs 2.
I'm not going to put any coins out because we're just going to clear the market. All right, we are set. So now we're going to go to guess. So you're going to look for your stars, add them up, and gain that many coins from the market.
All right.
And then you're going to put 5 coins on your showcase. And then you are going to, you would look for any coin tickets on this park. What do I want to say? Staff members. Couldn't get that word out. And I just want to double check that the coins go on the showcase. They do. Yep.
Is a staff member then something that it's not associated with a particular attraction?
Correct.
But it's also not one of your 5 attractions.
Correct. It is not.
Okay.
So it goes to the left. Yeah. So technically your main gate would be here.
Gotcha.
And you put, it's just for, it doesn't really matter as long as you can track it. All right. So then during the cleanup phase, we clear these cards. We reset the market. Oh, the other thing I would say is this board is double-sided, and the other side puts the market so it's facing 2 different directions if you're sitting across the table. I just like that touch, like to use the back side of the board and not just have it be, advertisement or something.
Okay.
All right, so that will go there. This will pass to you. Just going to double-check that I don't miss anything. Discard down to 5. I think we're all set. All right, and this resets. We draw the event, and it is going to be a golden opportunity. Reveal the top 2 cards of the park deck. You may build the card with the lowest or equal lowest marked price immediately for free, or choose one of the 2 cards and put it into your hand. Give the remaining card to the player on your left. All right, so you can build the lowest cost card or equal lowest marked price. Does that just mean if they're equal, you can build either one? I think that's what it's saying. Okay. For free, or you can keep one of the cards and give the other one to me, and then I will do this too.
Oh, so you'll get it for free as well.
I'm going to draw 2 cards, and then either keep one or pass one to you.
I'll take this workshop supervisor.
I assume the other one gets discarded?
But didn't it say give it to you?
Oh, either way. Okay. Whichever you do, either way you give the other card to me. And your hand size is only checked at the end of the round. All right. Each sideshow in your park. I do have a sideshow. That is the cheapest one. So here's an information kiosk for you.
Lovely.
All right, that one's going to give me extra coins. I got coins. All right, it is your first action. Yeah, really the only part of the game we haven't gotten to is these blueprints, which can give you goals of, have 2 sideshows in your park, or have a roller coaster with 4 upgrades on it, kind of thing. And then these things become more relevant.
Right.
Can become more relevant is probably what I say.
Okay. I think I will go with the air conditioning here on my animatronic show.
Nice. I think that I am wrong about the... I don't think this game has the like limit to eventually if you place something. Theater. Food outlet. All right, so I'm going to take my first action to add this fairy tale theme upgrade. So and then this one says I can use an action to build it for free. After you build this upgrade, draw 2 park cards, choose one to keep, and discard the other, gain coins equal to half its price marked down. All right, so I'm going to build that for free. Draw 2. And they cost the same, and they are essentially the same, even though they're different. So I will discard this one to gain 4 coins. Your action 2.
Okay.
And this isn't really for your benefit, it's for other people's benefit. So you'll see some of the upgrade cards have restrictions here, like this one says only on thrill rides. So you can't add a dropping corkscrew to your meal. It would have to be on a roller coaster or a thrill ride.
So I went for going for the HR manager.
Typical. Okay. All right, I'm going to build this. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to pay 15 and build my super attraction thrill ride. Come to the Tomb of Perils. And now I get 4 actions.
Ah, yes. 4 actions. That's useful.
I have no idea the best time to build that, but
It's probably a good time.
now is the good time.
All right. Well, I'm one shy of being able to do that, so
Oh, no.
I will not do that.
You could do the loose change action. That might not be with the third one.
Gonna take this snack cellar for 1.
Nice.
It will give me 2 extra coins.
Perfect. Oh, your cards are slightly off the edge there. And I can actually move to give you more space. We may end up just having them go off the camera if we get to 5. It's not a big deal.
All right.
All right, my third action, the reason I built my thrill ride is because I have these thrill ride upgrades. So I'm going to add a vertical drop to the Tomb of Perils. That will cost 8. So that now has that feature. All right. And I get a 4th action, right? Which is interesting because there's not much I can do with it, but I can always take coins or draw cards. Maybe I'll draw some blueprints. I think I'll draw some blueprints that I will show the folks at home, or most likely at work. I'll show those of you on a Zoom meeting that are watching us. All right. Oh my. Well, I'm going to go with the easy one and not the difficult one. That one I have to have a,
25 points.
Yeah.
Quality leisure ride or side show.
So, and this doesn't count in my hand either. Blueprints don't count towards your hand size. All right, so we go to guess. So you count your stars. Baby, I'll be counting stars. I don't actually know the words to that song.
8.
And then don't forget any of your staff members. That phrase cannot enter my head right now. People. This clears. Cleanup phase. Do that. I am going to check the quick thing on the blueprints, not counting towards your hand size, but I am 92.684% sure.
Excellent.
Yeah, blueprint and showcase cards are not part of your hand. Sorry, you also get 5 coins on your showcase.
Yes.
It's a really fun feature. I like how they did these. Even though I missed the ones in the bigger game where they're all unique. They have unique abilities. I like that they just kind of like ask you to get that out. All right, so we go to the start of the round. This is round 3. A recycling program. Draw a park card, discard up to 3 cards from your hand, and gain 3 coins for each card discarded. All right, so I'm going to draw a card, and then you draw a card. And we have to discard up to 3. Each one you discard gives you 3 coins, so you could get up to 9 coins. All right, I'll discard this one. Alright, I'll discard all 3 of these and get 9 coins. I'm not actually sure if that's the best option.
Having cards in your hand doesn't seem like too important because you've always got the market.
It is true, yeah.
You discard 2 cards. 6.
All right, so I actually found now this one is here. It's part of this one. So this is a flagpole. If I put it on top, you can't add any more upgrades to it. So it's just built into the card. I thought it was a type of card. So there just is a card that if you build it, that's it. All right, my first action is going to be to build this haunted castle for 6.
Pirate theme.
And now I have 4 attractions.
Oh, I'm gonna just get the inclined loop upgrade on my Twister roller coaster here.
Nice. That's a comfy seating. Game the staff member scores 3 points for each fairy tale theme icon in your park. Okay, all right. Should cost 7 though. Huh? After build this upgrade, you may gain 5 coins. So pay 10, gain 5. Yeah. I'll just add this whirlpool element to mine for 8. Your turn.
Okay.
Are you using this? No. Okay. I'm gonna set it over here then. I'll put this here so you can see MU.
I feel like I want to try seeing what these blueprints have to offer.
Oh yeah. Make an animated musical.
See, it even gives you little, this one's easy, this one's...
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even remember the difficult ones being difficult if you work on them early enough, but if you get them late, it's like, oh, you better be locked into this. All right. Ooh, I got 2 more actions here. I don't know.
So with the symbols, you can't have more than one of the same symbol on the
You can
same
have the
feature?
same symbol, you can't have the same feature.
Okay.
So you just can't
Same
have another
exact
inclined
feature.
loop. Yep. The exception would be the themes. So you can't have another robot on that one. Okay. Wow. I don't know if I like any of those. Okay with that one. Let's put a pirate flag on top of our restaurant. It seems our fairy tale themed restaurant. Superior quality.
All right, I'm gonna build my showcase.
Oh, nice. Just in time. All right. My 4th action is going to be... I guess I just got to go after this comfy seating. So I'll have some comfy seating in the Tomb of Perils. It was so scary, but the seating was so nice.
Okay. And finally, I shall go to cinema.
Nice. So you have 4 attractions as well, so we're getting there. All right. That was the last action. We were halfway through the game. So guess, count your stars, plus your tickets, and get your coins. All right. And then we clean up. Reset that. Goes there. Do you want to flip that and start that one? Round 4.
A bank error. Gain 5 coins or draw 2 park cards and choose 1 to keep.
Bank error in your favor.
Oh yeah, we love those. Only ever seem to happen in board games, but you know, that's totally fine.
My bank. It would be funny to get like that notice with the Monopoly picture from the bank. Like, hey, by the way. So yeah, this is the last round. You can take blueprints.
I'll take the 5 money.
My options are draw 2, keep 1, or take 5 money.
Yeah.
It was draw 2.
Yeah.
Choose 1 to keep. I'm gonna go that route. All right. You are first.
Lovely.
3 rounds to go. Last round for blueprints. Yeah, 15 minutes per player is a little fast.
I shall pay. I have to pay 6 because I got a workshop supervisor. I'll take the whirlpool element to add to this roller coaster.
Well, robot performer.
Oh yeah.
Each robot theme icon. Nice. Sideshow game. Leisure ride in your park. This is a fast food restaurant. I don't think I'm there. All right, I'm going to build this robot theme. Yeah, right here. Put this robot theme on my Tomb of Perils, Tomb of Robot Perils. When I do that, I can immediately build one from my hand for free, which is the fairy tale theme. And then I can draw 2 cards and keep one and discard the other to gain coins equal to half its value. So I will keep this one and discard this fairy tale theme for 5 coins.
Nice.
Now I have a fairy tale robot jungle ride with comfy seating.
All right.
Oh yeah, thank you.
First round. All right. I'll take the robot performer. Costs 5 for me.
Okay, I'm going to... Is this still action 2, right? Because you were first?
Yeah.
I'm going to build the express queue. After I build this, I can choose a card from the market and put it into my hand. Let's see what this one is. Not what I'm looking for. I will take this one. I don't have that right. Nope. The Sea Serpent Roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll take the comfortable seating.
It's clutch. Yeah. There are a lot of these. Oh no, I already have that inclined. Oh no, that's the one you have. Well, this is going to be one of the last chances, so I'm going to draw blueprints again. Going to try to master my blueprints.
I too am going to draw blueprints.
Sadly. Oh man. Yeah, sadly, I'm just not going to keep these.
Yeah, you don't have to keep any.
No. Man. Want to, but I don't think I can. Oh, man, now it's a matter of do I not do this one to do one of these, but it's kind of the same. All right. I'm not keeping either. That was a waste.
I'll try.
And that was your fourth action, right? So I'm going to build this inclined loop, making sure I don't have an inclined loop. This is quite the ride. It costs 6.
All right.
Coins, huh?
Dang.
Alright, these are coming out. Coming up. And no more blueprints. Closed. I like that. Didn't have to do it, but makes sense. Alright, here we go. Round 5. A change of plans. Draw a park card, discard any number of cards from your hand, and draw an equal number of park cards to replace them. Alright, I will draw one, and then I will discard any number to draw that number. All right.
Okay. Lovely.
So first thing, I'm going to add this sea serpent roll. I think I've got all the things on here now. This is a mega coaster.
Very nice.
And that is that. Your first action.
We're gonna get income after the very last turn, even though nothing to buy because it's worth points.
We do get income because it's worth points. Yep. You get a lot of points from the coins. Well, again, you're going to get, 10 to 30 points from coins, but you're going to score 100 to 200 points, so.
I guess I'll go with a I'll go with this Express Q. The animatronic show. 5, 8, take card from the market. Jungle theme.
More comfy seating. All right. I am going to discard my comfortable seating to draw 5 cards and keep one, because I'm digging. Still didn't get what I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm. Well, I should have done this.
Ooh. That's interesting. But I think I'll do this. Yeah, that was action 2, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Right.
Get a giant wheel.
Perfect. All right. Well, I will add this jungle theme. I can't add it here. I can't add it here because this one already has it. This one is capped with the flagpole. So I will add it here, and then I get to draw 5 and keep 1. And that was action 3. Your turn. She'll keep this one.
So just tack some restrooms into my theater.
All right. And my action 4 is going to be to build a flying coaster, which is what I was looking for the whole time. Another thrill ride.
Excellent.
I love cheap thrills.
All right. And I take this sea serpent roll.
Nice.
Get my mega coaster. Oh, oops, I have a guy that makes it too cheaper.
All right, we go to guess. So we get our coins. And then we go to the last round.
Okay.
27. All right, this passes to you for the final round and the last event. A 2-for-1 deal. After you build a card from the market and complete any abilities on the card as usual, you may draw a park card. Every time you build from the market, you get to draw a card. Yep, so action 1.
Okay. Let's go with
I don't think I have a corkscrew element yet. Yeah, the math is interesting. It like jumps around a bit. Kind of. I guess it goes up by 3, then 4, then 4, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9.
But the very first one's 5, so that you have incentive to get all 5.
Yeah.
Not just make one ride in your park.
A seamless one-ride park.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's all well and good, but what if we spent 1, get the lockers and coat check.
And then you get to draw a card.
Nice. It's almost empty. I needed that one here.
All right, I will add a pirate theme. So I pay 10 and then I get 5 back. And I will make this a pirate fairy robot jungle ride. Because it's way too fun. And that will run the deck out. So reshuffle and I will draw a card. And sorry, I keep forgetting to move the action token up. All you.
Okay.
Oh, wait, maybe I didn't? Now it's your second action, right?
Yeah.
Got it.
Alright, I'll just pay 3 here to put some restrooms on this one.
Nice. All right, I'm going to put an information kiosk here, and then I get to draw a card. This is a mega ride. Maybe I'll get my 17 symbols that I've been waiting to get. And that's now 3. Well.
Okay. I'll take this flagpole. Put it on the giant wheel. Keep doing that. I get it for cheaper.
All right, well, I will continue to add to this madness and put a locker and coat check. I keep being afraid that I'm adding the same thing.
Yeah.
That fills in.
Oh, yeah, I need to take a card for...
Oh, sorry, I broke your fate. Took the wrong card.
It's quite all right.
And it's your action 4.
The final action.
It's the final.
This is the one. Really? Unless it's something like these staff members that have points directly on them, it's you getting points for the symbol. So an 8th symbol on this show would be 7 points. So give it a pirate theme that only essentially costs 5.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
pirate theme.
All right. And you do get to draw a card that I believe will be irrelevant, but
You can have 2 separate themes, it's just not the same theme.
correct. Oh, you gotta have 2 separate themes.
Robo Pirates.
You get a card. Just play it from there, which I don't think the cards matter, but easy deal. All right, and I will add this corkscrew element, and I apologize if I doubled up anything, but I didn't, so I'm not going to apologize. All right, guess. All right, it's time to score.
Alrighty.
Here we go. Brienne and Brandt. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is add up your 5 attractions.
Yep.
So you're going to figure out, based on features, how many points those are worth.
Okay. I have 80 from attraction.
So I have 131.
Oh my god.
So we'll see if I put all my eggs in one basket or how that works out. But so this one did end up being worth 101 points
Oh my god.
at 14. So seems good, but we'll figure it out from here. All right. So now we will move to blueprints, which I just completed this one for 21.
All right. Well, I completed both of mine. No bonuses, I don't think. So I got this with both upgrades for 10, and this with 4 features for 20. So
Is that 30 points?
30 points.
All right. And then coins, you get half of your coins. And obviously, if there's an extra, you just don't.
5 plus 23, 24 from coin.
Okay. And then staff members, line score 5.
2 of both themes, so he's 6, 16, 19.
Nice. You beat me in all the categories. And then did you get the award? I didn't even pay attention to it. I realized you were looking at my thing.
I have 5 of them.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I was like, why are they looking at my board? But it was, I forgot about that completely. All right. So here we go. You have 110, 134, and 19 is 153, and 15 is 168. If I did my math correctly, which is like my job, literally. But it's always funny when it's like adding. It's like, no, give me calculus.
Yeah.
152 and 19 is 171, and 5 is 176. Wow, so super close.
Nice.
But it did just put me over the top. Although you were higher than me in each of those.
Yeah, that mega attraction. It's good stuff.
Nice. There you go. That is Funfair.
Cool.
Yeah, I enjoy it. And then Unfair just adds, like, there's a lot more, and you shuffle in, so you decide if you want to play with pirates, and there's Western themed, and you can shuffle in the different ones and build the deck that way. The take that is interesting because often a lot of the cards, there's actually cards you draw into your hand that you can play on people. But often they have like a non-take that thing. There's also like a series of ways to play the other game. And it sounds like I'm trying to tell people to go play the other game instead of play this one. This is a great intro. So I don't want like, this is perfect way to start. But it's interesting. They have a thing that says like peaceful variant. So like the designers put a thing that said you don't have to play this where you try to tear each other down, which I know a lot of people like. So there you go. What did you think?
I liked it. At the beginning, I felt like I couldn't really figure out, like, I don't know.
The value of it?
Yeah. It was just like, all right, yeah, these all give some income, cost some money, whatever. Yeah, it was cool.
I like how the value of things changes. Like you were saying, just getting a check mark, you're like, well, I know it's going to help me towards this, but it gives me nothing right now. And income is a big deal. But then as you get into rounds 4, 5, and 6, it's like income is pay 9 to get 2 coins or 1 coin.
Right, yeah, the income's
it doesn't really value itself. So it very much has that like arc of when things are useful and when they're not useful, which is interesting. And whatnot. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's very mathy. I think that's probably something that I enjoy. It's like try to figure out the values and where is that going to be. But I mean, again, this chart is not that hard to read that they're saying, like you're saying, they're worth 5 at first because
It's
they want
just,
you to get 5.
the more the merrier.
And then get more, and it's essentially, once you get a lot, that's your best spot to put them. Like, you don't really have to overthink that. You don't have to...
Right.
There aren't a lot of these staff members that are, say, worth 5 or 6 points plus additional points. Usually they top out somewhere there, So there's not a lot. I love these events because this is how you just add that randomness, but it's all positive. So it just changes up what you want to do based off of these. Same with the blueprints. The fact that you could pitch them. I mean, I even pitched the 2 that I drew because they both needed me to get another thing, but my other one wanted me to get a new thrill ride, and that's all I had space for. So I just was like, well, drawing for one thrill ride versus drawing for, like, get another eating outlet and then put upgrades on it was like, that felt like it was going to be too much. So went that way. But yeah, that's it. That is Funfair. It's from Good Games Publishing. Came out in 2021. I think that took us 30 minutes per player with the first play. So the 15 minutes per player. But honestly, once you know the game, you can almost play it like boom, 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 back and forth. I finish my action, go, go, go. But it doesn't quite have that interaction that people are looking for always. When your head's down, I'm not paying attention to what you're doing, which I guess is what's good about this one. It's telling you to pay attention to the players, which I did not do. And whatnot. I don't think I have anything else to say.
Me either.
I enjoy the game.
Funfair. It was cool.
So if you like it, check it out. It should be available at the portal or your local game store or online store or wherever it is that you get games. And yeah, you can watch our playthrough and decide if it's something that looks fun for you. But until next time, this is the BBT!
The BBT!
I'm the Brandt.
And I'm Brienne.
And we hope you...
And this is the tabletop.
Oh yeah, this is our tabletop right here. Oh, hello! It's James. It's going well, James. We just finished. We're actually just saying our salutations. So, all right. Until next time, we hope you step into the portal. Bye.